A security analyst has advocated the establishment of Forest Guard security body to help tackle forest-related crimes and secure the nation's ecosystem. John Tanner reports that the call is coming 3 days after Boko Haram terrorist attack and killed 40 farmers in Borno State.
At least 40 farmers were reported killed, many were found missing, and several others injured when suspected Boko Haram insurgents invaded Domba community in Kukawa local government area of Borno State. The action draws condemnation from several quarters, especially that the action by non-state actors was carried out on soft targets.
Understand that Nigeria is over 900,000 square kilometers. It is massive. A lot of ungoverned areas with a lot of forests that cuts across the region. Most of these forests that you see cross from Sambisa down to Niger State.
With this acknowledgement by the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, of the enormous landmass that is largely ungovernable, a security analyst, Dr. Steve Okore, advocated a special security body, Forest Guard, for tackling local crimes.
There is need for us to have these structures in our very rural communities. And one good thing about this structure, especially that of the National Forest Security, Nigeria Forest Security Service, is that they have members that were or are former police officers, former soldiers, military officers, and the likes. So they are a wealth of experience that they have gathered while serving the country, 35 years or more. They bring it to bear, as members, and they are very familiar with their environment, very familiar with their terrain, very familiar with the forest that is found within their community. Don't forget that masterminders or these criminal elements, when they come to these communities, they are aliens to the community because they don't know the terrain. They are not familiar with the environment. So when they carry out these acts of criminality, they begin to look out for how or where to find their escape route. In the event where they are looking out for an escape route, the members of the Nigerian Forest Security Service that are already known in their communities, that know their environment, will know how to get them apprehended or arrested.
Dr. Okore called on President Tinubu to consider assenting the NFSS bill at his disposal.
And I've said it times without number, is to see how to have local security structure in our very rural communities. Now, we have some groups or structure that is before the president. The bill establishing these structures are before the president. For instance, we have the National Forest Security Service. The bill establishing the National Forest Security Service is before Mr. President. This bill was sponsored by the current vice president when he was a member of the Senate. It means that he knows the importance of having such a local structure, such as the National Forest Security Service, in place. And that was why he sponsored the bill for the establishment of such organization.
The attack on farmers in Borno State could be seen as an urgent call for the government to take decisive action in establishing a forest guard to achieving food security in the next farming season. John Tanner, ITV News.